Simplifying complex fractions with trig functions. A complex fraction is a fraction within a fraction. Let's review from algebra. So here's a complex fraction. We don't like that. We want to clean it up a little bit. In a situation as simple as this one, where there's just a single fraction on top and a single fraction on the bottom, you can just change over to division and go from there. But when the problem gets more complicated, the faster way is to look at all the little denominators and find the LCD. Let's see, x is just an x. X squared means x times x. So it would take me 2 x's to have that LCD. X squared would be the LCD. I'm not using it to add or subtract fractions here. I'm using it to clean up. And the way it works is, if you then multiply the entire top by that LCD and the entire bottom by that LCD, you are guaranteed to wipe out all the little fractions. Notice here, x wipes out one of those x's. On the bottom, x squared divides out x squared. The only thing I have left now on the top is 3 times the single x. The only thing I have left on the bottom is 4. Everybody else turned into 1s, right? All these slash marks, that just means we have a 1 left in those places. Well, that's it. I simplified it. Final answer, 3x divided by 4. Let's look at the trig example. Of course, you may be looking at that thinking, but it's not even a complex fraction. That's correct, but sometimes in the simplifying process, we end up with a complex fraction, and I think that might happen here. If you're trying to clean this up, you might think, hey, let's switch everybody to sine and cosine. Well, tangent squared theta is equal to sine squared over cosine squared theta. And then secant squared is 1 over cosine squared theta. And just like that, I've created a complex fraction. Of course, I can't leave it that way. I could switch to division and that whole thing. But to use the method we just demonstrated, it's even easier here. The only little denominator is cosine squared theta, so obviously that's the LCD. If you just come along here and multiply top and bottom by cosine squared theta, well, those cancel out, and these cancel out. And look what I have left now. The only thing I have left on the top is sine squared theta, and I don't even have a denominator. It was just a bunch of 1s, so I don't need to write them. Here then is the final simplified answer, sine squared theta. Thanks for watching.